Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Chewy again. And I made some improvements and I made some advancements. So the smithing templates I was able to find, and I'll kind of show you. Oop, I can. Okay, so if we're here, we're gonna go down here quietly. Your suspicious clay is going to be along this area here, this little pathway. And usually in the past I've seen way more than just one. I don't understand why, but this is where the one was. So this is your suspicious clay, and I've already swept it and gotten the template from it. So of course it returns to regular clay, but that's what you're looking for. And it's probably easiest to get rid of the skulk on top of it. Or the whatever this stuff is, the skulk. This stuff. Skulk vein. It'll help you see it easier. So that's where that is. And so I did finally, it took me like, I don't know, a couple dozen, maybe not that many. A lot of deaths at the hands of the warden, but I finally got a warden heart and I activated the portal. And then let's see, is it this one over here? Yes. This is where I activated the portal. These are not really building blocks, but I spawned one in there, and I don't feel like taking him on right now. And I don't think they can teleport, so he is going to stay there. So anyways, so I set up my thing over here, and we are getting redstone, diamond, and all the modding. So now if I go back to the house, you can see well, I don't have any right now, but we are getting all the modium slowly through that or laser basin miner. And we're also getting ancient debris, which helps us get our netherite, and we are using mechanical squeezer, which gives us sometimes one, sometimes two pieces of scrap. And that has gotten us all the modium gear. It's also helped us increase our pick and shovel. We left the diamond, we left the silk touch diamond. So we could theoretically go to the netherite if we want. I think I have like 6 netherite now left over. Oh, 15. Okay, so a little bit more. So this is so we're basically up until now. We're looking for vibranium, and to do that we need to be in the nether. Jeez, is there a gas spawner? Is that a gas spawner? No, that's not a gas spawner. I don't remember seeing this many of them, though, before when I was over here. Come here, sir. All right. So I killed 4 gas and no gas tiers? I think I need to put looting on this axe. Anyways, so yeah. Anyway, so what we're looking for is vibranium. And if we look at the vibranium, come on. How are they all of a sudden faster than flight? All right. So basically, we need to get out of soul sand areas. And I think this is Crimson Forest and Warp Forest between 100 and 123. And it's usually hanging out around the walls. And I'm probably going to run out of power for the jetpack, so I got to be careful. Great. There's our portal back home, so we've already made it full circle. All right, you. Fine, you get to live another day. All right, so gonna have to probably gonna have to do a little bit of wireless charging, dimensional charging, which means going to start probably flex networks. Okay, so this is a new recipe and a new mob. So we can either go and bring redstone down to bedrock. Bring an obsidian. Okay. I need torches. All right, I'm going to try and save that. Just in case I need it. And we are looking for bedrock, which I think is somewhere around negative 65-ish. Probably should put some efficiency on this pick. You know what, though? We can always use some gold, too. Nice. Some extra diamonds. All right. So this is probably incredibly boring. So I'll bring you back once I get back or get down to our bedrock level. Okay, there we are. Found our reds or our bedrock. And we left click the obsidian. And that gives us 2 stacks of flux dust. So perfect. Now we'll go ahead and chop these off. We are going to need a source of blaze. I did kill a bunch already, but we need like a regular supply. And so I don't know what to do with that yet. Let's get our jetpack recharged. So maybe do a cardboard boxes. We have the create version. Oh, and the, okay, perfect. So we have it for mechanism also. So we can transplant spawners with a cardboard box. So we just need a sawmill. All right, so we need to set up our metallurgic infusers. All right. We're going to sleep real quick and get rid of this. Then we can have iron. Osmium. Oh. We are going to need to bump up our osmium here. So we bumped up our furnaces to obsidian level. We haven't done the speed upgrade though, which I think I'm probably missing the boat here. I should do that. And there's an efficiency upgrade as well if you want to do that. I should probably do that as well. Just, you know, give us what we need to maximize our output here. All right. What? Wait, what? Oh, is this the other recipe? Oh, okay. So this is the upgraded is copper instead of iron for your basic alloy. Forgot that. All right. These are going to change. It's going to take a while because there's no speed upgrades for these yet. We're just starting out. What were we making? Sawmill. That's what it was. My memory is not real great. At least short term anyway. Alright, so saw mill. So dark. JEI really needs to figure that out. Okay. Okay, so let's we can find some wood. There we go. And so I think what we want to do is grab a blaze spawner, bring it back, we'll set up a mob farm with it, and then we'll harvest the blaze rods. Ooh. I think it's sticks that gives you the most. I think planks give you like a little bit. Maybe in the secondary output. No? We'll see, I guess. That sticks only. I think it's 4 sawdust to make a cardboard box. We only really need 1, right? So I wonder if I could actually put it in there. I probably could. That's actually the wrong one. And I also don't want to be there without the jetpack. Another fortress. Whoa. Okay. So we have to find one. There has to be one here somewhere, I would think. There we go. There we go. Now, let's go ahead and loot what we can see here. I think I saw one more over here. Yep. There we go. All right, that's about it. All right, so let's... I don't know why. See, mechanism befuddles me at times, right? So you have access to your armor here, but not your curio slot. Like, why wouldn't you be able to pull the jetpack right from there into here? I don't know. To me, it just makes not a lot of sense, right? All right. So, we got... a little bit from just a little quick pop into the nether. But I'm going to pause right here real quick and I go take care of something. But I will be back in just a second in your time. Okay, so we're back. I've got the jetpack back on. Let's go ahead and harvest some of this wheat and make sure we stay up on our food supply here. There's one thing I wanted to check out, which I never did, is this floating island up here. I guess we're strong enough now to take on whatever's up here, if there's anything malicious. Well, all right. So I don't have another. I have another cardboard box, and I'm out of waystones. All right, let's hope that does. So is there another one on this side? Yep, there is. All right, so they're all piglin brutes. I don't think they drop anything really useful. I guess maybe some gold. I guess we could... You know, I guess theoretically we could do a home and back. Let's grab this one. This is kind of a cool idea to have this little kind of mini nether thing up in the sky. All right. I don't really see anything other than that. I will take the obsidian just because why not? I guess we'll take this too just because. There we go. Excuse me. I was going to say. Okay, so let's grab what we've got. Oof. All right. I guess that was a lot. All right, so those all have spawners in them. All right. Let's go see what else we got here. Nice. Some ancient debris. I've been AFK here for a while, so we should have plenty of netherite now. Let's go ahead and check our... Oh, we got plenty of stuff here. I guess we should probably try and make some higher tier seeds. Oh, I almost forgot. There we go. Those are useful. And I guess we need... So we probably need an enrichment... Not a factory, an enrichment machine. What is it called? Mechanism. Enrichment chamber. I think I got a steel casing as a reward. Nope, I did not. Okay. So you know what I need. So coal. Iron. And another metallurgic infuser. Good Lord. Okay, I'm gonna need some better power. Apart from these things which I got as a quest reward. All right, so we're gonna fill it with coal, and I think this. All right, I think. Let's see how much this does. So I think it's 10 millibuckets per first enrichment. This is going to give us enriched iron. Okay, so we will be able to we will be able to do a half a stack of iron for one stack of coal until we get the enrichment machine, and then that gets better. You get a better efficiency rate on it when you enrich the what they call the extra material or the special material. I think it's extra. Is it? Extra. That's it. So yeah. So we run this through one time. If you're not familiar with steel from Mechanism, we run it through iron through the first time with the coal as the extra, and it converts it to enriched iron. And then we take that enriched iron, run it back through again with the coal that's left in there. It's a 2-for-1. Then you get steel dust. And so we'll go ahead and let that finish. And then we'll go from there. So let's see. Get rid of our iron spells. Get rid of these and our slime pearls. Iron. Yeah, we'll take the rest, some of the ender pearls. Witches' hats, because if you're not familiar, witches' hats can actually give you some cool materials when they're crafted. I guess we can take some redstone. I would love to have the storage space to actually put an ender chest there, but that's just not. Oh, I don't know if I did this on camera or not. So we have an ender chest with a item importer, and then imports all items. And that is pulling off anything in the ender chest into the storage system. And that's why I have all the modium and the ancient debris. So both of these are coming in from the 2 ore base and laser drills that we have. One in the deep dark. I had to move that one. But once I put that in the deep dark, it started cranking out all the modium. And then the other one I have in the nether doing the ancient debris. So our jetpack is it just chews up power, and I'm at, I have the engine at 40%, not even full 100%. And the power just goes through like crazy. All right, so let's give that. And all right, we're gonna have to dig up some more gold. Let's get ourselves some. Oh boy. Yep. I knew I was going to need hammer soon. Let's do 3 of those. All right, back to the gold. Okay. Now we'll let those go. All right, we checked on that already. And let's run that through now. And once we get that done, can maybe maybe we can, well, I was thinking about taking another crack at the vibranium, but I think I just need to sit tight until we can deal with upgrading to a diamond jetpack where we have more time, more flight. Let's see how much. How much more we have in diamond? Okay, we probably are there. Okay. So this is this little, they call it a stick, which is kind of funny. But this is basically a builder's wand. Okay, so with 99 ore, we had 128 and it's 58. So that's 186 diamonds, so not too shabby. But yeah, this should be enough to upgrade our diamond jetpack. Or wait, is our next one emerald? It is. So we need 11 of these. Um, 5 of those. Two of those. Nice. So that holds 12.5 million. So this will take absolutely forever to fill. However, whoops. When it's there, that'll give us a much longer time period to actually be able to run those. So let's go ahead and grab the steel, because that should be finished by now. All right, well, mostly finished anyway. Couple more here. Then we'll smelt this up into steel ingots. We'll make our steel casings, and then we can get to our enrichment chamber. Early game mechanism is a process, and it's not terrible, but it does have some things. It does have a bit of a grind. It's hard to automate. Okay, so steel casing. Make 4 of them. And then our enrichment chamber. Boom. Now, we need something we just got a bunch of. Diamonds. All right, we'll do 32 for now. And so, I don't know how much the difference is in millibuckets of material, but it is more efficient to run the enriched item instead of just the vanilla native item, right? So enriched redstone will give us much more than the actual block form of it. But that's going to take a while too, so we'll let that go. You know what? And we're going to do AE2, so why don't look at our map, because I know I have seen a couple of meteors already. Here we go. Here's one. That's in the water. Do we have one that's on land? I'm pretty sure I've seen one. See, I can make the meteor compass, but to be honest, it's going to pick up that one that's in the water first. Oh, I discovered this when I was looking for the deep dark. This is kind of like, this is cool. It's kind of a floating village. We can actually go explore that once I... Yeah, see, I don't think There is one here. Thank you, Mr. Chunks. Oh, figures. So we are set straight into lava. So let's get some bridging blocks here. And let's take the coal because, you know, why not, right? Okay. So we have our original presses here now. All right. And I would go check out that floating villages, but I want to have the jetpack first. Okay, I'd rather just in case that that waypoint puts us off into the, you know, off the side of it. All right, so there's our presses, our guide. So the AE2 guide is much better than it used to be. I wonder if do I have an item frame? Yep. There we go. So this is pretty nice. I've gotten a lot better about AE2, but also I could always learn more, right? So AE2 setup. Okay, so they don't have the wireless block, which I really enjoy with some of the addition mods. Oh, wait. They do have it. We have to make the crystal assembler. Yes. So our wireless connector is just amazing, right? So it takes one of the sides of... So in an ME controller, you have 32 channels per side of the controller. So there's 6 sides, so you get 32 channels per side. Theoretically, because the controller doesn't exist on its own. You have to have it connected. So you're going to give up one, maybe 2 sides of it. So you get 4 sides at 32 channels. But that wireless connector can interface with one side of an ME controller and take those 32 channels and put them anywhere else you want, which makes it nice. I don't think that's interdimensional. I would have to check on that. But like I could run AE components and have it interface with our system once it's built anywhere in the world. So it makes it pretty convenient. I've used them in several other series, but I really enjoy those because the other way to do it is using singularities and the quantum entangle or quantum ring. Yeah, the quantum ring, and then it's surrounded by so it's the link chamber and then 8 of the quantum ring. And as you surround that, then you get 30 channels of that. Then you can put that anywhere you need to. But it's like, it's much more cumbersome. It's a 9-block multi-block, and you can only interface with certain sides 1/4 of the 8 that surround it. So it makes it a little more restrictive, and it's much bigger and bulkier. So I like the wireless ME setup better. Anyway, enough of that. I don't think this is going to get done anytime soon. Yep, not yet. And we're probably at the point where calling it an episode is a good idea. So we'll do that. Right? And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.